so I don't have much to say in this intro, but I did just want to say welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. If you are not, hello, my name is Madison. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy it. So in today's video, we are going to be doing one of my favorite types of videos. We are going to be doing a first impressions video. I love this because we get to just chill, play with makeup, hang out. There is no pressure, and just have some fun. So that's what we're gonna be doing in this video today. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me, and I know it means the world to you. Thanks. Be sure to just go ahead and hit that notification bell, because why not? You wanna get notified when your girl uploads, am I right? And let's just go ahead and jump right into things. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little ears on. Get my hair out of my face. I'm starting barefaced here. We actually are gonna start with our brows. Are you surprised? This is the Pure Cosmetics Arch Nemesis Brow Pencil. It's a 4-in-1 dual-ended brow pencil, and I'm trying the one in dark. Let me get my handy dandy mirror. This is what the pencil looks like. It has a spoolie on the end. So there it is. It does have that triangle shape. And then down here, you have a smaller pencil, which I like this because I like to use like a thicker one at the middle and kind of towards the end, and I like to use the smaller one for the front of the brow. And I will say I'm not a fan of this. It does okay like if you're traveling. I feel like, I mean, I could make it work, but I prefer a spoolie, so that's what I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna go ahead and comb my brows up, and then I'm gonna go in with the smaller pencil first just to do that line underneath. Oh, this is kind of rough. I'm gonna start it on the back of my hand. So I like to go ahead and do like the underline first. And then I will slowly go in and do upward motions, I guess is what you could say. Then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna use the thicker end and start filling in like the middle. I feel like it is getting a little tedious switching between a spoolie and a brush, or a spoolie and the product. So I just roughly fill in my brow first, and then I go in with some concealer and just sharpen it up a little bit. I will say that these, both ends of them, did feel a little rough in my brow. Like it didn't feel super smooth to glide on. It kind of had a little bit of a tug to it, but I think the color's really nice. It was pretty easy to use besides like the tugging. So brows are done, but I mean, I'd use it again. I don't hate it, and it went pretty quick. I also like to set my brows after I do like everything. It's like a last step, just because you run bronzer through it and foundation probably is gonna get in it. So it's just a good way to kind of brush it through and refresh them. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes now. I am gonna kind of cheat. I always cheat at this step, and I go ahead and use the concealer that I'm gonna use later on, because you guys know that's how I like to prime my eyes. So I'm gonna be trying out the Cover FX. This is the Power Play concealer, and I'm gonna use just a dot, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. Then I'm just gonna take a bone colored shadow that I have. This is one of my favorites. This is Nude by Anastasia. I've actually hit pan on it. I need to order another one. I'm just gonna set that concealer real quick. Today we're actually gonna be using the Juvia's Place. This is the Masquerade mini palette. I have wanted to try things from Juvia's Place for the longest, and for some reason I just haven't. I don't know why. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It is super colorful up top, but then you also have your very wearable shades at the bottom. I do wish they had a couple more mattes in here for like the colorful vibe, because I just feel like if I really want to play with color, then I need to grab a different palette. I feel like the James Charles palette would go really well with this, just because it has so many different colors. I think I'm going to try and stick with the more neutral shades. I haven't done a neutral tutorial in a while, so let's shake shit up over here. I'm going to start by grabbing your Kina. I don't know. I can't say these right. I'm going to grab the shade right here, and we're going to start to put that in our crease. I want to do something a little bit on the simpler side too. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in because I like doing that when I do my eye looks. I like having you guys a little bit closer. So I'm just starting from the outer crease, working it to the inner crease. I'm going to pick up my Moda brush. Use code Madison for 10% off. Now I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, just to kind of deepen up and give some dimension in the crease. I'm gonna keep it kind of low though. I don't wanna take this high. I want this to be very wearable and nothing too extreme. I'm gonna start packing that on the outer crease though, slowly building it up. These shadows are really nice. They're giving me some good payoff. They're blending out pretty easy. Don't have to work too hard for it. Just taking that first shade and blending the edges as I go. I'm gonna go in with this Kylie brush. It's one of my faves. And I'm gonna pick up this bottom shade right down here, because I really do want this to be like a true kind of brown. This one right here was a little bit more red, and I think it's kind of fudging me up. There is no color on this, it's just stained. I want you guys to know. I'm not trying to mix some purple in here. I'm really smoking that out against the lash line and then bringing it up slowly. Again, picking up that first color, blending out the edges. I feel like I haven't worn browns in so long. So now I'm just gonna pick up a like flat packer brush. I'm gonna first dip into the shade right here, and I'm gonna put that in the middle of my lid, and then this one's gonna go on the inner corner of my lid. I'm gonna go in first without even wetting my brush. Wow, that's not even wetting my brush, that's just picking the eyeshadow straight up. Oh, that's stunning. Holy but geez, look at that shimmer. Okay, she did not come to play today. I'm gonna flip the brush over, and on the other side I'm gonna pick up that first shade and start to take it over that other shadow to blend them together. Wow, both of these colors together are stunning, and they are blending so well together over top of each other. Oh, I didn't even cut the crease or anything. My nose is itching, boy. So then I'm gonna take that Kylie brush, and I'm gonna take the very last shade that we used, and I'm gonna go right over the edges of the shimmer. Oh, guys, I don't have any lashes. I just thought about that. I really don't want to do a liner, I don't think. I've just been enjoying not wearing a winged liner. Is that wrong? So I was getting some lashes, and I totally feel like you guys can probably hear my fan that was going off the whole time. So if you can, I'm so sorry. Let's just ignore that. I think I'm just going to do like a small line across and maybe even buff it out. Like I just haven't been feeling a winged liner lately. So don't come for me. Alright, so we're just going to do that for now. Kind of see what it looks like when I put my lashes on. I'm going to take a little shader brush and kind of buff it out as it's drying. And then I went ahead and, of course, you guys probably guessed it, I just grabbed the these are the Diva lashes. They are so worn. I'm pretty sure they are on their last leg. I just don't want to let them go though, because Pure was really sweet and sent me some more. But I just don't feel like they are the same as these. Like, I don't feel like they look the same. I'm confused. It looks like a completely different style. Anybody else hold their breath when they put their lashes on? This eye is done except for the bottom lash line, which we'll do that when we put all of our face products on. I am gonna go ahead and do this other eye off camera, and then I will be right back. So I went ahead and finished my eye off camera. I had a little bit of a watery eye situation, but we're here. We're doing our best. I really liked this palette. I didn't tell you guys. I feel like this worked like a dream. So that was a positive. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. So I am going to be trying the Too Faced Hangover RX primer today. I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about this and say really good things. It just says it is silicone free, coconut water. What is this? I'm confused. It says after using Hangover RX, makeup went on 100% smoother, 100%. It looked more radiant, it looked more hydrated, and it looked like you got a full night's rest. It feels really nice since it isn't silicone. Feels like I kind of just rubbed like a moisturizer in. Pretty nice on the skin. It doesn't feel tacky at all, and it does feel like it's sinking into my skin. Primers are kind of hard to judge, I feel like, until you put on your makeup and stuff. For foundation today, we're going to be testing out the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and I got mine in the shade Light. I believe it was Alyssa Ashley who collaborated with NYX on this, so congrats to you, ma'am. I'm very late on this train. It's new. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on my tray. 1, We're just gonna do 2 pumps to start off with. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend this out. This is actually a beauty blender. My whole watery eye situation has got me fudged up. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the foundation. Here we go. I'm gonna go with a brush over here. We're blending the foundation out. I don't know how I feel. I feel like I'm starting to get really picky about my foundations, and I don't know how I feel about this one. It has a little bit of a strong scent, but blending it out, I don't smell it on my face. The color's decent, it's not a perfect match. I did have to add a few more drops because the first 2 that we used didn't cover my whole face. I would say it is pretty medium to full coverage, like I'm able to build it up. Just like looking close up, what do you guys think? I don't feel like it looks horrible. Kind of looks a little bit drying on like the outer parts of my nose. I'm like a 50-50 right now. I'm really not in love with this foundation, but we're just gonna keep it moving, okay? We're gonna go ahead and move on to concealer. I'm actually gonna be trying 2 concealers just because I have so many that I wanna try, and I just feel like trying 2 today, so why not? On one side, we're gonna be using the new Milani Conceal and Perfect, and on the other side, we're gonna be using the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I've heard a lot of things about this, and so I'm really intrigued, and then this is just new on the market, so I figured why not throw it in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Cover FX first, and I'm gonna do it on this side. I'm just gonna do 3 dots because I kind of got a lot on that first dot. And then I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge. I'm gonna do one side at a time. Just go with 2 little light dots right here where I feel like I could use a bit more coverage. So this is the first concealer applied. I will say it did give me some good coverage. It looks very hydrating under my eye. It doesn't look dry or anything. I think we learned our lesson with Fenty that I need to wait a few minutes, I guess, before I give you guys like the real rundown. All right. Ooh, my favorite applicator. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Milani concealer. Start off with 3, kind of like I did the Cover FX. This one's definitely more on the pink side. This was in light 1, which is supposed to be a little bit on the more neutral side. And this one is in Ivory Rose, so it is definitely more on the pink side. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Both of the concealers are applied Cover FX Milani. The Milani one is just a hair bit more brightening. It was a little bit lighter than the Cover FX one. I don't mind the color of each one. I have my days, kind of like I told you guys in the Fenty video. Some days I do like a brighter eye. Some days I like a more, I don't want to say muted, but not as awake of an under eye. They both gave me some pretty decent coverage. I would say that the Cover FX is a little bit more full coverage than the Milani concealer. I don't hate either one of them, but if I think I had to choose, I would choose the Cover FX one. The Milani one isn't horrible. I think it is a nice like drugstore option, but I do feel like I could go in a little bit more with some to cover it up just a tiny bit more. I feel like it is emphasizing my under eye lines just a hair more than the Cover FX one is. It's not horrible, and I would use it again. For powder to set my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced. It is the Born This Way, what is this? The Ethereal Setting Powder. Oh, it has a little cap. It's heart shaped. That's so cute. How do you get the powder out though? You guys know my Maybelline powder is like my ride or die bitch. So that is what I compare everything to. Oh my goodness, why is my eye watering so much? We just set the under eyes. They are looking pretty nice. They're looking pretty set. It is very soft to the touch. That powder is wow. It doesn't look completely matte under there. I feel like it looks matte like right under here, and then a little bit out it looks like it has kind of like a satin finish to it, which I think is really nice. I think it's very refreshing, and it gives kind of like that little something to the under eyes. Let's just go ahead and finish these eyes off so then we can finish the face off strong. So I'm gonna take that palette. I'm gonna go ahead and take that very last shade that we used, and I'm gonna line that bottom lash line. All right, and then I'm gonna pick up a combo of the other 2 shades that we used. I'm just gonna mix them together on this really small brush. I'm gonna connect it with the top part. And now I'm just gonna go in with some mascara. For inner corner highlight, I'm gonna take this one right here. And that is gonna be the one that I'm gonna pop on the inner corner and also on our brow bone. So our eyes are done. Let's go ahead and wrap up the face. For bronzer, I'm gonna be taking this Milani bronzer. I think it's new. It's their Silky Matte Bronzing Powder, and this is in Sunlight. This is my Morphe R14. Ooh, it's going on really nice. It is silky. Oh, my eye is just falling apart. She is watering today. Love that. Thank you for deciding to not show up to work today. Thank you. Love this. This is the perfect color. Oh my God, that was so beautiful. For blush, I'm gonna be going in with the Pure Cosmetics. This is the 4-in-1 blush book. I haven't tried this, obviously. It's a first impression. You know this blush up here is calling my name. This is gonna look beautiful in the summer, maybe on somebody tanner than me, or if I have a self tan. But we're gonna go ahead and go up with this first one right here. This is Honest. That's stunning. Woo! Yes, pure. My favorite freaking part, which is highlighting, of course. I'm so excited because I get to finally test out the Melt Cosmetics highlighter, and this is in Stargazer. I have been eyeing this for the longest time, but I'm not gonna lie, Melt is a little bit on the pricier side to me. Look at this highlighter. Number one, the design in the highlighter, I'm deceased. And there's like no, are you kidding me? There's no powder or kick up as I am like going over it. Bitch. Okay. I'm not ready. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. I'm just gonna use the Glow Rose Mist from Pixie just to give me some life. I got the rose in my mouth. Ew, I wouldn't advise that. Would not advise it at all. We're just gonna keep moving though because this highlighter is just having its own moment. Oh my God, look at it. We are going to drown in it today. I had some powder get on the rim of the highlighter, but there's like nothing coming up. Oh my God, I don't want to waste it. Oh, get on my cheeks, please. Yes. This may be my number one thing that we just tried today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a lip to try. I have a lip gloss, so I'm just gonna go in with Stark Naked from Urban Decay because I feel like this is a good kind of brown nude. I do have a gloss. I'm so excited because I've been waiting to use these for this video. For gloss, I have the Fenty Beauty, what are these? I don't even know. These are the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. So I have Fenty Glow and Diamond Milk. I don't know what I want to use. There is Fenty Glow. Let's look at Diamond Milk. You can't even see it, but I feel like it's gonna add that juiciness. I think I'm gonna try Fenty Glow first. Oh, hell yeah. This smells incredible. It smells like candy. I feel like most lip glosses smell like that vanilla cupcake feel. This smells like Starburst. It feels so moisturizing on the lips. Oh, I love a glossy lip. Oh my God, matte lips are so overrated. All right guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Everything I feel like turned out really well. I didn't have a major dud. Thank the heavens after my last video. The only thing I'm a little kind of on the fence about is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. So I need to use it a couple more times, I think, before I give you guys like my full thoughts on it, like if I'm trashing it or if I'm keeping it kind of thing. Everything else was so amazing. Favorites probably were the Gloss Bombs for sure, the Milani bronzer, and also, I can't find it at the moment, here it is, the Melt highlighter. I think these were the top 3 standout products for me. So that is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've tried any of these products out, let me know down in the comments, or if there are any products that you guys think I should try out, leave them down in the comments as well. I had a really good time trying all of these products out. I really like how this look came out as well. I was super impressed with the Juvia's Place palette, and I can't wait to even jump into the more colorful shades. I think this makeup turned out so beautifully. I am really feeling myself right now. I'm so glad with how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.